Music makes the world go round. Music makes the world go round. Ow, ow, ow. Is it people make the world go round? I think that's what they said, but I changed it. Music sound right to me. Yeah, I think they said people, but I changed it. Remix. Hey everybody, it's D with the T. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited today about this video. I want to actually jump into talking about my music journey. Music is my first love. As far back as I can remember, I have loved music. Like, I remember being very small and hearing my grandmother, my mother, my uncle. I remember hearing the different music that they played. I remember singing. I loved Whitney Houston. I loved Mariah Carey. I thought I was Mariah Carey. Like, you couldn't tell me anything about that. I remember just being in my room and sitting in a chair and practicing singing, trying to do their little riffs and runs. Always loved music. Harmonizing with the TV. I remember being overwhelmed by music and just crying, like, that sounds so good, and not being able to express the feelings that I had. So I would cry all the time. I have probably been a songwriter as far back as I can remember as well. I do remember my first song that I wrote. I think I was like maybe 6 or 7, and I was like very big on vocabulary words. So I would go in the encyclopedia and look for big words. I learned what fickle meant. I wrote a song about it. So I don't remember the whole thing, but I just remember, you're fickle, F-I-C-K-L-E, that spells fickle, oh. I was mad at somebody was being two-faced at school or something, because I remember getting on my knees on the side of the bed and writing this song, and I remember showing it to my uncle. I doubt he remembers that, but yeah, I remember that was the first song I ever wrote. After that, writing little songs, remixing songs, and I just kind of fell into it. Sung in school all the time, all the school choirs in all grades. Went to different competitions, state competitions, scored high, always sung in choirs, and that's actually how I got in church, was through choirs and music. Like, I probably listened to Christian music before I actually started to go to church, because I wasn't really raised in the church. I remember a few times going to church with my friends, but I did go to like Catholic mass with cousins, but I didn't like go to church. That's something that actually drew me into my Christian faith, and I've always just loved music. I feel like music is this language that you and I don't have to speak the same language per se, but music can connect. We can feel some of the same things through music. Probably one of my first passions, my first loves, leading worship, leading behind the scenes, leading behind the main leader. I've been a part of singing groups over the years, like local little singing groups, and I've actually had some great opportunities to like open for people within those groups, like sung backup for New Kids on the Block. That was pretty cool. Shout out to Donnie Wahlberg, Blue Bloods. Over the years, I've written so many songs and literally just put them on the shelf, because I had fear of getting started and putting my stuff out there. I've been used to being behind the scenes as a creative, doing graphic design, photography, just helping people do their thing, working with clients. I work at a church, doing graphic design and media and different things, and I've always just been very comfortable being behind the scenes. I don't have a huge desire to be an artist per se. Like, I know, like, in the true sense of the word, that I'm an artist. But like industry artists, I don't have that desire at all. But I do have this like strong desire and strong call to release music into the world. And so I feel like time is like super overdue. Time has just passed, and there have been years where I let fear and lack of resources and other people's opinions and other people saying things like, oh, well, nah, you don't really have this, you don't really have that, you're not like this person, comparison. I've let all those different things keep me from releasing stuff. And the last few years, I really was like, no, I need to be more aggressive concerning this. I need to finish these songs, get these songs recorded, put them out into the world. I am a Christian, so some of these songs are like Christian music. There's a project musically I'm working on, a collaborative project with other creatives, some of my family and friends. But there's also some solo stuff that I need to put out. Some of it is not Christian music, some of it is just love music or life music, I call it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little nervous about putting this stuff out, but it's like whatever at this point. Like, I'd rather put it out. Like, I'm not afraid of by any means, because you like what you like. Some people are not going to like anything that I do, and that's okay. That's not the purpose of me putting out there. The purpose of me putting it out there is it's something that the Lord gave me. It's something that's in me. And it's like you can get so full of stuff where it's like you're so full, you can't take anything else in. You can't create other stuff because you haven't let anything out. So it's time for me to release this stuff. So I've been putting my feet to the ground the last few years, like being more aggressive. I've started, stop, but I'm in this zone where I'm like, I've invested, I put money into this, I put time into this, and I'm actually doing it now. I don't want to give a time frame because honestly, I'm not the only person involved. There are producers and different things involved, and so prayerfully in the next few months you'll see some stuff, but I just know that I'm actively working on this. And this one song that I'm working on, it's a love song, and I don't know if people are gonna expect it out of me, but I don't know, I love it. It's the way I got it, and I don't know, I love all genres of music, whether it's 80s music, soft rock, R&B, Christian music, pop, jazz. I really am like a fusion girl. I like all of that stuff together. So that's what I'm finding, like folk. I love singer-songwriter folk music. And so I'm working on some things, some covers, some song placement for like movies and stuff. I'm working on some stuff. And so I want to take you, this is just like an intro video to the kind of my music journey. I don't know what this is going to look like. I just said, I felt like I needed to document this. I'm going to try my best because I'm not the best at like documenting, like vlogging day-to-day stuff. But whenever I do sit down and do stuff and have meetings about this stuff and work on it, I'll try to bring you in and give you like a little insight into this. I'm so excited, and I'm just hoping that what I do put out, somebody enjoys, somebody feels my heart behind it, somebody is helped, empowered, or whatever the case may be, depending on the song. It's just like the time is now for those people that have music that's sitting on the shelf. There are so many different resources now. You have Fiverr Pro. Fiverr alone, then you have Fiverr Pro where they're a little bit more like guaranteed you're gonna get like really good quality stuff. You have producers and musicians and people that mix and master on there are like resources. Social media has grown massively to the point where creatives can now collaborate across the country, across the world, and you can find people that are willing to collab with you, help you get your stuff released. So resources are out there. I definitely just feel like this is the time where even if it's not just in music, like be super aggressive about the projects and stuff you put on the shelf, the things that are in the inside of you, and release them. There's this one lady that my sister found her and put me onto her music, and her music, some of her songs actually got me through a very dark time. She probably will never ever know. He's not like a celebrity or like industry artist or high on the charts or anything like that. She just simply released what was in her, and so I looked her up, but I don't even think she's still like hard down doing music. Like, I think it's just like every now and then, but her music helped me get through like a dark time. And so that it's just super, I said all that to say it's super important that you don't wait and that you actually put stuff out, like your songs, pick them back up, dust them off, shine them up, record that stuff and get it put out there. I just can't wait to be able to say, y'all, in a few months, I know for sure, like at the end, but before the end of this year, y'all are gonna be able to go to my family project, and y'all gonna be able to go to my personal project and get my stuff on iTunes. I'm like, just don't let anything hold you back from it. You have something that's on the inside of you, do it the way you do it, and put it out there because somebody needs it. And that's my big hope. I'm hoping that when I release this music and these other little projects that I have, books and different things that I'm working on, I'm so excited. I hope that somebody's life is changed, somebody's entertained, somebody's empowered, something like some type of positive impact happens for somebody. And it could just be one person, I don't care. Like, obviously I would be so ecstatic if multiple people, like a lot of people, could hear what I do and what I've done and created, what God gave me. But even if it's just one child, that's fine. Because that one person could shape other people's lives, and so it doesn't matter. But I just really feel like this is an aggressive season. Again, even if it's not for music per se, like just anything that you have in you, whether it's a book, a series, whatever, do it and put it out there. I just really feel like you're going to reap something, whether that's financially, a partnership, collaboration, community, another open door for another opportunity, another idea to make what you just did better. Something is gonna come from this. I feel it, y'all. It's something. So dust those songs off, y'all. Strengthen up them vocal cords and get to it and get this music out for the world to hear. Yeah. And another thing, I am a songwriter. I am a worship leader. I'm a singer. I'm a filmmaker. I am an author. I really feel like for years I would say those things and I felt bad for saying them. Like I felt like a fraud because I didn't have a lot to show for it. Like right then, that was put out and released. But I knew what was on the inside of me. I knew the ideas that I had. I knew the things that I had written out, the lyrics and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like we should own those things. Like, people are who they are. Jesus was always Jesus. He had not matured into the 33-year-old Jesus that was going to do what he did for us. However, he was still Jesus when he was born. When he was a baby, he still was Jesus. So I feel like, be who you are. Do not be afraid to say, I am a songwriter. I am all of those things. I'm working them out. Let's do this. If there is a project you're working on now that you dusting off on the shelf, or you're being more aggressive in, drop it in the comments. I will pray with you and we can do this thing together. I hope you enjoyed my video today, and definitely don't forget to like it, share it, please comment, connect with me, and subscribe if you have not. For all of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload my next video. Alright guys, I love you all. I'm ready to get this music out. Let's go. Bye y'all.